Hey ARMY and K-pop lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some seriously incredible news that's going to make you all smile from ear to ear. So, you know how we're all counting down the days until BTS's comeback in March 2026, right? Well, in the middle of all that anticipation, one BTS member has once again stolen the spotlight worldwide. Yes, we're talking about none other than Park Jimin. And this time, his achievement is absolutely mind-blowing. Make sure you're sitting comfortably, grab your favorite snacks, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because you definitely don't want to miss this amazing news. Alright, let's dive right in. Okay, ARMY, listen to this carefully because these numbers are seriously going to give you chills. In January 2026, the Korea Corporate Reputation Research Institute, which is the most credible reputation research organization in South Korea, released their Brand Reputation Index analysis for individual idols. And guess who topped the rankings? Yes, you got it right, Park Jimin. Jimin achieved a brand reputation index with a fantastic total score of 8,780,962 points. That's not a joke, guys. This represents an increase of 26.2% compared to December's score of 6,957,990 points. Just imagine, while he was completing his mandatory military service and essentially on hiatus, Jimin still managed to dominate the reputation charts with such a significant increase. This proves that Jimin's presence and influence never fades, even when he's not actively in the entertainment industry. But wait, there's more. Jimin also ranked first in the boy group member brand reputation category with a score of 4,142,149 points, up 32.74% from the previous month. This is the 35th consecutive month that Jimin has been at the top of this ranking. And overall, this is the 56th time Jimin has led the charts. Let that sink in for a moment. 35 consecutive months. That means for almost 3 full years, Jimin has been consistently at the top without ever being displaced. This is a record that no other idol in the K-pop industry has ever achieved. To give you some perspective, let me break down the complete rankings for you. In the individual idol brand reputation for January 2026, Jimin led with 8.7 million, followed by Blackpink's Jennie with 8 million, IVE's Jang Wonyoung with 7.6 million, BTS's Jungkook with 7.6 million, and BTS's V with 6.7 million. For the boy group member brand reputation, Jimin topped with 4.1 million, Jungkook followed with 3.7 million, Big Bang's G-Dragon with 2.6 million, BTS's Jeon with 2.3 million, and EXO's Baekhyun made it into the top 5. Amazing, right? Jimin didn't just win, he won with a pretty significant margin. Now let's break down more deeply how this brand reputation index is calculated, because it's really fascinating and shows just how massive Jimin's influence is. The Korea Corporate Reputation Research Institute analyzed big data collected from December 22nd, 2025 to January 22nd, 2026. They extracted a total of 160,367,806 data points from 1,730 individual idols. Wow, this is a 4.05% increase from December's data of 154 million points. The Brand Reputation Index is measured through 4 very comprehensive main indices. First, the Participation Index, where Jimin scored 195,876. This measures how actively consumers participate in discussions and activities related to Jimin. Second, the Media Index, where Jimin scored 376,856. This measures how much the media discusses and reports about Jimin. Third, the Communication Index, where Jimin scored 3,736,419. This is Jimin's highest score. It shows how active the communication and interaction between fans and Jimin's brand is. Fourth, the Community Index, where Jimin scored 4,471,812. This is also a fantastic score. It shows that community activity and information dissemination about Jimin is absolutely massive. The total of these four indices results in a brand reputation index of 8,780,962. What's even more interesting is the results from the keyword analysis. The words most frequently appearing in relation to Jimin are ARMY, showing a strong connection with the fan base, Muse, Jimin's highly successful second solo album, and Who, the title track from the Muse album that broke numerous records. Meanwhile, in the link analysis, the terms with the highest scores are romantic, describing Jimin's image and persona, long-running, referring to Jimin's consistent dominance, and returning, referring to BTS's upcoming comeback. And most proudly, Jimin's positivity-negativity analysis shows a score of 92.86% positive reactions. This is an extremely high level of positive sentiment, showing that the Korean and international public have a very favorable perception of Jimin. After this ranking was released, the internet absolutely exploded with reactions from ARMY and netizens worldwide. Let me share some of the viral reactions with you. On Twitter, fans were saying things like, "I'm so proud of Jimin. He is the least active, but his impact is enormous." This is truly mind-blowing because Jimin was in the middle of his military service, so his activity in the entertainment industry was minimal, but his impact absolutely massive. Other fans called him Jimin the Brand Ranking King. This nickname is so fitting considering Jimin's unmatched dominance in this ranking for almost 3 years. Someone else tweeted, "The main character energy is real with Jimin." Many fans celebrated with hashtags that trended worldwide, proving just how proud and supportive ARMY is of Jimin's achievements. Koo Chang-hwan, director of the Korea Corporate Reputation Research Institute, gave an official statement regarding Jimin's achievement, noting that in the individual idol brand big data analysis for January 2026, BTS Jimin's brand ranked first. The analysis showed a 4.05% increase compared to December data. According to detailed analysis, brand consumption decreased by 3.9%, brand issues increased by 0.63%, brand communication increased by 4.42%, and brand diffusion increased by 5.78%. Interestingly, even though brand consumption generally decreased, Jimin still rose significantly. This demonstrates the extraordinary strength of Jimin's brand. Korean netizens also commented, saying Jimin is truly one and only record maker, and his longevity at the top is unprecedented. This is history being made. Another said, even while serving in the military, Jimin's influence doesn't waver. That's the power of a true artist and star. Now, Jimin's achievement in the Brand Reputation Index can't be separated from the massive hype happening around BTS's comeback in 2026. As you all know, all BTS members have completed their mandatory military service. And the good news? BTS will be making their comeback with their 5th album titled Arirang, scheduled to release on March 20th, 2026. This Arirang album is super special because it's BTS's first album as a complete group in almost 4 years since 2022. The album contains 14 tracks and is available in 2 physical editions, Rooted in Korea and Rooted in Music. According to the members, this album reflects their journey, emotions, and experiences during the hiatus period. It's produced by Diplo, who called it the craziest album ever. Jimin himself shared his feelings at the beginning of 2026, saying, "The year we've been waiting for has finally arrived." Simple words, but incredibly powerful, representing the feelings of all ARMY worldwide. RM also commented on Weverse. "Above all, the music is really coming out great. Everyone is working hard. Look forward to it. 2026 bulletproof ARMY fighting." But wait, there's more. BTS isn't just coming back with an album. They also announced the Arirang World Tour, which is the biggest tour in their career. We're talking about 79 concerts in 34 regions across 5 continents, starting in April 2026 at Goyang Stadium in South Korea and running until March 2027. The tour will hit destinations across Asia, North America, South America, Europe, and Australia in partnership with Live Nation, featuring stadium venues with 360-degree stage setups. This is their first tour since Permission to Dance on Stage in 2021 to 2022. And what's even more amazing, tickets for the ARMY membership pre-sale sold out in hours. General sale also immediately sold out in various regions. This shows just how high the demand is to see BTS perform again. To truly understand Jimin's greatness in the Brand Reputation Index, we need to look at his solo career journey, which has also been incredibly impressive. His debut solo album, Face, in 2023 featured the title track, Like Crazy, which broke records by debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making him the first Korean solo artist to achieve this. The song had extraordinary longevity on various music charts, and the music video was aesthetic and full of meaning. His second solo album, Muse in 2024, released before his military service, featured the viral title track, Who, which garnered hundreds of millions of streams, had iconic choreography, and showcased stunning vocal performances. This album showed Jimin's significant artistic growth. As Dior's global ambassador since 2023, Jimin's participation in Paris Fashion Week 2025 generated the highest media impact value of $33.8 million, surpassing all other K-pop idols and celebrities. He trends worldwide every time he attends fashion events. He also graced the February 2026 issue of Vogue Korea, wearing Dior collection in stunning and elegant photos. All these solo achievements contribute to the very strong brand reputation that Jimin possesses. So what exactly makes Jimin able to dominate the Brand Reputation Index for 35 consecutive months? Let me analyze this for you. First, there's consistency and quality. Jimin is always consistent in delivering top-tier performances. From vocals to dance to visual presentation, everything is always at the highest level. There's no decline in quality even when he's not actively promoting. Second, he has an emotional connection with fans. Jimin has an extraordinary ability to connect emotionally with fans. Every interaction, every message, every performance is always genuine and heartfelt. ARMY feels the sincere love from Jimin. Third, artistic integrity. Jimin isn't just an idol, he's a true artist. He's involved in the creative process, from choreography to artistic direction. This makes every project he does have a unique personal touch. Fourth, versatility. Jimin is incredibly versatile as a powerful vocalist with a unique tone, a main dancer with impeccable technique, a charismatic performer, an elegant visual, and a perfect model for luxury brands. Fifth, global appeal. Jimin has universal appeal, popular across Asia, the Americas, Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. He's not limited to one demographic and has very broad crossover appeal. Sixth, social media presence. Even though he's in the military and can't actively post, Jimin's old content still goes viral. Fans continuously create content. Every small update about Jimin trends worldwide, and fan communities are very active and engaged. Seventh, brand collaborations. Jimin's partnership with luxury brands like Dior creates a premium brand image, increased visibility in the fashion industry, and crossover audiences from fashion to music. Eighth, positive public image. That 92.86% positive sentiment is the result of his clean image, professionalism, kindness toward fans and colleagues, humility despite massive success, and support for charitable works and good causes. Ninth, longevity and legacy. Jimin has proven that he's not a fleeting trend. With 10+ years with BTS, consistent growth and evolution, he's building a lasting legacy in K-pop. Let's look at Jimin's achievement in the broader context of the K-pop industry. Historically, no other idol has ever dominated the brand reputation index for 35 consecutive months. This is happening in an era where K-pop is extremely competitive with dozens of groups and hundreds of active idols, and new generations continuously emerging with strong fan bases. Now, let me be very clear about something important. None of this is Jimin's fault or problem. He's simply doing his job exceptionally well. His success is the result of talent, hard work, professionalism, and genuine connection with brands and fans. He should absolutely be celebrated for his achievements. The dilemma isn't Jimin is too successful. The dilemma is Hybe's business model hasn't evolved at the same pace as their artists' individual brand power has grown. That's a structural issue with company strategy, not an issue with artist success. So what can Hybe do about this dilemma? Well, they have several options, though none are perfect solutions. Option 1 is to embrace the reality and adjust investor communications. Instead of overpromising on diversification, be transparent that BTS and members' solo activities will continue to be major revenue drivers for the foreseeable future. And that's actually okay. Frame it as having a proven, reliable income source rather than a concerning dependency. Option 2 is to accelerate investment in developing next-generation acts that can actually compete with BTS's commercial power. This means not just financial investment, but also giving new groups resources, creative freedom, and promotional support comparable to what BTS received. Option 3 is to restructure profit-sharing models to reflect the new reality of member brand power. Offer members more favorable terms in exchange for longer contract commitments or exclusivity clauses that protect Hybe's interests, while fairly compensating members for their individual value. Option 4 is to lean into solo activities as a legitimate business strategy. Instead of treating member solo projects as a temporary measure during military service, position them as an integral part of Hybe's long-term business model. Create dedicated divisions for managing individual member brands with resources comparable to full groups. Option 5 is to explore new revenue streams that leverage member brand power without depending solely on direct artist activities. For example, Jimin's fashion influence could be channeled into Hybe-owned fashion or beauty lines. His production capabilities could be developed into a new revenue stream through producing for other artists. The reality is Hybe probably needs to pursue a combination of all these strategies simultaneously. There's no single solution to the structural challenge they're facing. Looking forward, with BTS comeback scheduled for spring 2026, Hybe will face another critical moment. When all 7 members are actively promoting together again, revenue numbers will skyrocket, but that will also make the dependency on the group even more apparent. The question then becomes, how does Hybe use that windfall? Do they invest it wisely in truly diversifying the business? Do they use it to secure longer-term commitments from members? Do they use it to scale up existing projects that haven't yet reached profitability? These decisions will determine whether Hybe successfully evolves beyond current dependency or whether they remain primarily a BTS-focused company with other ventures on the side. For Jimin, specifically, his trajectory in the coming years will be fascinating to watch. His brand power shows no signs of slowing down. With BTS comeback approaching, solo music projects planned, and continued luxury brand partnerships, he's positioned to become even more influential in the global entertainment and fashion landscape. But with that increased power comes increased scrutiny, not of his work, but of how his success impacts broader business dynamics in the K-pop industry. He's literally rewriting the playbook for what a K-pop idol can achieve individually while still being part of a group. Before we close, let me address the potential elephant in the room. Some of you might be thinking, isn't this just making drama out of a non-issue? Hybe is a successful company. BTS is a successful group. Members are doing great solo. What's the problem? And you know what? That's a fair question. From a pure fan perspective, there is no problem. We should celebrate successes. But from a business analysis perspective, understanding these dynamics is important because they affect the long-term sustainability of the K-pop industry as we know it. The traditional K-pop model relied on companies having leverage over artists, but we're entering an era where top artists have comparable or greater leverage than companies. This fundamentally changes industry dynamics and forces adaptation from all parties involved. Hybe's dilemma with Jimin's brand power is a microcosm of a larger transformation happening in K-pop and the entertainment industry globally. Artists with strong individual brands increasingly have options and power to shape their own careers in ways that weren't possible before. This is actually a good thing for artists and for industry evolution. But it requires companies to adapt their business models, investor expectations to become more realistic, and fans to understand the complex business dynamics at play behind the music and performances we love. So to summarize, is Jimin's brand power a threat or asset for Hybe? The answer is both, simultaneously. It's an asset because it generates enormous value, raises the company profile, and demonstrates Hybe's ability to develop global superstars. It's a potential threat because it highlights structural dependencies in the business model and creates negotiating leverage that could fundamentally reshape the company's relationship with its most valuable artists. The coming years will reveal how Hybe navigates this dilemma. Will they successfully diversify while maintaining strong relationships with BTS members? Will they restructure the business model to reflect new realities of artist power? Or will they face difficult decisions about contracts, control, and company direction? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Jimin's brand power isn't going anywhere but up, and Hybe needs to evolve accordingly or risk being left behind by their own artist success. That's it for today's video, guys. This is a complex topic with no simple answers, but hopefully you now have a better understanding of the business dynamics at play. What do you think? Is this a real dilemma, or are we overthinking it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if you found the analysis interesting, subscribe for more deep dives into K-pop business and industry analysis, share with fellow fans who are interested in behind-the-scenes dynamics, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, we can celebrate artist success while also understanding business complexities. Both things can be true simultaneously. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and keep supporting your favorites, because at the end of the day, their success is what makes all of this possible. Bora Heat.